It's been a long time since I did one of these, but I'm bored and decided to do this one and win. So, week one is like drive on my friend's league because I'm bored. So it's more a joke drive than anything. So I thought it'd be fun because it's like a dumb drive, and there's like a lot of people that I talk a lot consistently. So thought funny drive with dumb team would be funny. So our team is Cinderace, Azumarill, Diggersby, Lopunny, the Bunnies. Then Megadancy, Mew, Garchomp, Brubanan, Empoleon, Hunter, Palmo, and Rabu. So it's just like a dumb joke, meme like draft. And then Michiru is down in the lead. I'm helping run. It has Megalopony, King Gambit. My Terra Captain is Garchomp. I could Terra whatever, but I can only choose one, so it's Terra Garchomp. And their team is Megalopony, King Gambit, Thunderseer, Primarina, Scrimtail, Carbonite, Darmanitan, I forget the name of the thing. Runrigus, Serena, Graphite, Lubdisk, and Meowstic. So I built the most annoying team possible. It is Rocky Helmet, Bulky Garchomp with Earthquake, Firefang, Dragon Claw, and Spikes. Shoot 12 HP, 48 special defense, shoot 40, shoot 48 speed. I really thought it was gonna bring that Thunderous because I thought it kind of ripped me. So the Garchomp can take like an ice move, hit apart ice and hit it back with Dragonfly and stuff. To chip it down and put it in range or like other stuff. This is mostly here for hazard support, and then like it beats down Darmanitan and King Gambit well with the chip. So plus the hazards, they're gonna get chipped really quick, and that's kind of why this Garchomp rocking helmet. Even though like ground and also ground moves kind of tear. Even if I don't have attack, ground plus fire is really good versus them. Then I have Muni, the Mew, 248 HP, 156 defense, 32 special attack, and 72 special defense. Bold. Psychic, Flamestar Willow Spruce. It's my Megalop check. This thing can like stay in a Megalop all day long. And there's not much Megaloping can do besides like U-turn. And then I can just roost it back. I have like low special catch like something like a Megaloping of course, but King Gambit is also good to capture that. Flamethrower is there to like hit Carbonite and King Gambit. That's cool. And Psyche is just there instead, spammable stuff. Because if King Gambit switches in a Psychic, I'm just gonna burn it. So that's cool. Then I have Embolion. I have no idea how to pronounce that. With 3 HP, 1 4 defense, 88 special attack, 48 spadef, and 60 speed bold with Skull, Flash Cannon, Roar, South Rock. Hazard second goes really dummy versus their team because only defog on Carbonite, Spinach Serena, and I guess defog on Thunderous, but Thunderous doesn't really defog. This also kind of checks their special attackers really well. Like it beats down the King Gambit, not the King Gambit, the Primarina and the Scrimtail pretty. It can just check, and then if they start setting up and being annoying, I can just roar them out. It's also good versus the hazards because it forces myself to come into hazards and stuff. So if I can get my hazard up, which I can do, like because I can pressure Carbonite because I because I Carbonite needs to check like Garchomp. Depending on the Mew side, it could check Mew. Needs to check Megadancy and Diggersby. So that's like 4 or 6 months that she needs Carbonite for. So if I can pressure Carbonite with my head and then keep my hazards up, then like that's good for me. Then I have that was the 3 defensive months. Then I have the 3 offensive months. We have Banancy. Megadancy with 212 HP, 8 attack, 204 special attack, and 184 speed. Dinosaur, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, sub. Sync and sub on Screamtail for sub on a switch. Screamtail cannot break the sub, so I can just like get behind the sub and fire off at least like 2 moves. And those 2 moves are gonna sting a lot because she kind of sure kills kind of the entire team. That's good. Then I have me for you, the Cinderace. Heavy Duty Boots, 64 HP, max attack, 8 defense, 184 speed. Fireball, Trailblaze, U-turn, Will-O-Wisp. There's enough switch out speed like Graphite and like fire. If you look at her team and look at fire plus grass, it's really hard for her team to answer. So, and if I can get like a Trailblaze in like an endgame scenario, I can really win because I have a move that can like beat King Gambit's Sucker. So if King Gambit comes like trying to revenge me, sucker, I can burn it and then like it's no longer an issue. So that's cool for Cinderace. And then last we have King Bun, Big Bun. I mean, Diggersby, a life form, huge power of course. 212 HP, 180 attack, 212 speed, adamant, earthquake attack, fire punch, and Swords Dance. One shot of Carbonite after rocks, after Swords Dance. That's kind of the plan of this thing. Just just quick moves and clean up with quick attack. So she brought Carbonite, Primarina, Scrimtail, Graphite, Megalop, and fucking King Gambit. King Gambit is so scary. So I decided I gotta lead with Garchomp because almost versus almost everything, I could take at least one and get on my rocks and see how she reacts to it. So that's kind of the plan of the lead. Unfortunately for me, she leads Prim, so I have to switch. So I go in Polly, I have a pretty dedicated switch to this. At least I got Hazard, so I get to see what she like when she do. I got your cop to see specs and stuff. So it is ready, and this is not specs damage. It is max attack, max special attack modest, but it's not specs. So that's cool. I like. There's not much. She might sub, but I'm just gonna set up my sub rocks here. See what like she wants to do versus in the opponent's game. So she seems like Carbonite. Just set up my rocks. I go Cinderace because I want to like keep offensive momentum. As like I feel like she's not gonna attack raw at most of your turns, and that's kind of annoying. But response to Cinderace, you know. She goes for a Talon. Annoying. I tried to call out a switch because I was like, I think she needs this thing too much. To let it take like a Power Ball, take like almost half of his HP, like on a whim. So I was like, I think she's got a switch. I thought wrong. She stays in, which is cool. Which is kind of it's cool for her, annoying for me. So it's like, I take Rock Helmet ship as well. So I do clean 5 and I take 16%. It's like, well, I'm just gonna go this because when she does like Soul Return, she's gonna take like twice the damage. And plus, like, no defog, it's awesome. She chooses Brave Bird, which is awesome because she's gonna take like Brave Bird, Recoil, Rock Helmet, and Ruskin. So I pivot because I don't want to take another hit on Garchomp because I'm already kind of like cutting it close by letting it cutting die, take that hit. So I go with this. I should choose a Shadifog, which is fair. I just Flamethrower because I want damage. I get the burn. It doesn't really matter like to me, honestly. Because it doesn't matter if this thing is like doesn't get burned. Because I just want to keep it low anyways. The burn is more of like bruh than anything. So I just land right here because it just Carbonite dies. That's cool. I burned the Screamtail, which is annoying for her. But at the same time, I kind of want the Screamtail to have health. Also, it shows on lefty, so that's cool. But I want this thing to have like health because I want to use it to set up. So this is like annoying, I feel like, for both parties. I thought it. There's not much I can do. It's going Polion because if it cannot touch me for one, and for two, if it tries to set up Calm Minds, it can just war it off. Choose extra Thunder Wave, which is obnoxious, but it's fine. Set up Rocks again because Carbonite is gonna die when switches introduced. So just double screens is like interesting. I just gonna Flash Cannon do some shit. Here I thought she was gonna switch. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like. I think she might want to go like King Gambit on this. So I just gotta like roar, and then like she doesn't get it, so she wants, and I'm gonna take like an extra round of rocks. If she chooses Swish, which is smart, and keep the Screamtail low, which is good. Kinda, because I still want to set up on it, but it's good that it's slow. It's slow. Wow. King Gambit comes in. I can take a hit from anything King Gambit wants to do. I do not want it setting up a Swords in my face behind screens. So I just click Roar. It's annoying because it means I'm more open up to Prim. But I feel like I'm more scared of King Gambit just winning in like 6-0, like turn 12, than I'm with Primarina later. So yeah. So Megalop switches in, gets the wish. Rio comes in because it's my dedicated check. Does no damage because she forgot Shumega. She needs Shumega, but it doesn't really matter. If anything, that fucks her up. So she's gonna eat her and she's gonna take like a fuck ton of damage. That's good. I will always fear because I predict her going King Gambit. Because she should respect the possibility I might have like a second move. So she should go King Gambit here. Because she doesn't really have a psychic switch. Like, Corona is gonna die. Primarina is gonna take a a lot, and I'm suspecting it might be Choice Scarf. Screamtail is not gonna take two with rocks, even if the screens are pink. Graphite is not gonna take it. Megalop, Leisure, just so King Gambit was the most obvious one. So I score a pretty big burn on it, which is amazing. So reflect the screen, so she shows that she is the annoying item, the same screens. So I go with this because I was like, well, she either stars dances or not, and I'm finding Garchomp in either case. Finding Garchomp versus either. She tears go, so the Tasha's gonna tear her flying. That's why I driving for, and I do 12. She knocks. That does still 46. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's really strong. But she's gonna take like a lot of chip. She's down to 50, so that's nice. I tear fighting here, which I probably should have done like first go around, but whatever. I probably should have Terra fighting next year. Like when she knocks the first time, I should Terra fighting. So Terra fighting here, I expect her to suck her. So I want to set up at least a later spike before that. She knocks, but that's kind of good for me because I mean that's good for me. She still takes like 13. The sucker's here, which I thought was a little unfortunate for me because I really wanted to earthquake. But yeah, Gasham kind of did his job. Showed this King Gambit like to oblivion, so that's good. I go Mega Dynasty here, although I don't want to take like a fucking sucker point because if I could, I'd just stay in base. I mean, I think I kill anyways, but I can't. So I have to Mega Evolve, and I'm Moonblasted. So both Terra Captains are out of the game, and I think the scariest thing is kind of in the out of the game, and my scary thing is still in the field. So that's good. I feel like I'm in a good position here. She goes Prim, takes a lot of shit. I go Empoleon here because I know I can take like 3. So I can like charge got like a chip of Flushkin. It should be appreciated. Yeah, I take it and I flash cannon, and I do like a lot. And it's like this thing doesn't really have a lot of bulk, so I could go dig and try to like um, quick attack. At this point, it's obviously interest card. Like they're just playing it like switching in a Mega Dynasty like that. Kind of shows for me that it is stress card. So I'm like, but interesting enough, it doesn't actually have Mega Speed Mega Dynasty, but we'll learn that later. So I don't, depending on the bulk, it doesn't die to quick attack. So it's like I don't want to risk like this thing living and I lose like amazing like Pokemon is in like an amazing position. So I decided to go Mew, and like I'm not gonna die, so I just roost on the thing, on the Sparkling Eye. I thought I just run Sparkling Eye, but whatever. So I roost here. She stacks Carbonite. I assume to get a free switch, but that's good for me because I'm gonna use back and forth with my Rock Helmet intact. She chooses to go Graphite. Graphite is gonna take like a chip, and I know she's gonna knock here, but I don't know what I want to switch into this. I could have maybe gone Ace and click Pyro Ball. I thought that might have been a better play than let my Mew like kind of get chip. But at the time I was like, oh, I have Psychic. I'm just gonna. There's not much I can do. I'm just gonna take the fucking thing. I'm just gonna take the knock to Graphite, and then still keep it in because I still don't die to Primarina's. The only way Prim kills me if she locks into Pump. But Prim then kills Mew. I don't think Pump kills actually. So she can go Prim, but if you like got a crit, Diggersby can still clean up the game with Quick Attack. So I'm comfortable just Psychicking here, even though I feel like maybe going to the rest is a safer play. So it's just gonna die. So she goes Megalop here. She's probably gonna. I assume she wants to fake out into U-turn, Sack Scream, but it doesn't kill me. So I was like, okay, cool. I just gotta try to Psychic this. So that's awesome. Never mind, she crits me, so that's just fucking fun. This crit's so annoying because it literally gets her like. It robs me of a diff point. So she kills me. Annoying, but it's fine. Because like at this point I think Mega Diancie has it in the back depending on where she goes. And Diggersby also has it in the back. In the bag, so it's fine. The Diggersby in the back has it in the bag. So if Scream comes in, I was like, oh okay. Depending on how to come in, I was like gonna go dig. Or Diancie. Since this thing's found, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking sub. She had so much speed, she outspeed me. Like, damn. I was not creeping that much, I was creeping only 20. But that's still a lot of speed on screen. But she forgets I have magic mouse. So at this point, it's kind of GG. The burn claims, but she couldn't break my sub anyway, so it doesn't matter. The only way the burn mattered if she like dancing gleams is faster. So I take chip um, as I sub. Then the second dancing gleams doesn't break the sub, but I got chip. She goes like prim. Prim needs to be faster. She's not because she's modest. So if it is faster, then it would matter because then you break the sub, and then maybe with the chip Megalopony could claim one extra, but she still wouldn't be able to. She still would die to Diggers be quick attack because she needs to drop her defense to close combat. So it was GG anyways, but it could have mattered diff wise. She goes prim, and like I said, she's modest. She's not thing. So she she's not timid. So she dies. Megalop comes in. Uh, cannot break myself a fake out. So Megadance is gonna clean here the game. This guy was like much closer. I feel like than the score indicates. Like stupid fucking King Gambit could have claimed my life if I missed a fucking Will-O-Wisp. But that would have been like absolute GG's right then and there. I would need to tear my gosh from now and then like pray she doesn't tear into like a type that resists slash is immune to yeah, so like I kinda had to do that. But the thing is terrifying. It's just a terrifying mon, bro. So yeah, I feel like the other play worked out well. The build was good. The sets are good. I feel like the only thing I regret is maybe letting my opponent take like the massive chip from Naka. But I thought it was the right play to do, and I still kind of stand. Maybe I could have done like instead of going Mew, I could have gone Cinerus on the knockoff, Fireball. Um, she goes. Maybe that would change online because she knocks. I go Cinder. As I go Cinder, Cinder kills with Fireball, assuming hits. I don't know if it kills. It depends on their bulk, but I think it might kill because I was creeping that. So it kills my Cinder kills Graph High. Then Primarina comes. No, then Cinerus will be faster because it's modest. So I got to click Trailblaze. Trailblaze will kill. Then Cinerus is faster than Megalopony and Screamtail. So I can just Fireball twice. So no, it was the right play. I could have won the game 4-0. But then again, I feel like I could have also won the game 4-0 adding Shikrimi. If I... Because I clicked Roost on the turn she kills me. So I could have won the game 4-0 anyways. But it's fine. I feel like the crit is fine. Like the burns don't really matter, but like I understand how tilting they are, so it makes sense. This is week 1, so that was week 1. Kill Little Shelly, and I feel like I played fun. I feel like I played good. I feel like she played well as well. She just had like a tough like turn on the King Gambit that didn't work out. Because if I click Psychic, right? She goes King Gambit, she has an absolute free turn to do whatever the fuck she wants. And then she might knock, and then Mew's like, even if I get a burn, Mew's fucked. Because I needed to check Megalop. Then Megalop just runs fucking like a free train on my team. I don't know, I might have wanted that to happen because the bunny would beat me. And I would be like, satisfying. But yeah, that was week 1. GG to Michiru. She's a good player, and I'm glad she's back to draft. I'm glad I'm doing this. This team was fun. I like this team, even it's kind of messy and like not very good, the meme and all. But it's funny, so I'll take it. I already played week 2. I might record week 2. Depends on what I'm feeling. So yeah, GG's, and I probably made this video too long.